One. Hi, welcome back to the 1010 podcast, episode 11. Coming up next is our friend of Brazil, our other friend of Brazil, actually, Guilherme Costa. How are you, brother?
Hey, hello, guys. Thank you so much for inviting me once again in this amazing show. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, man, pleasure. Could you tell everyone who doesn't know already, what type of musician are you, Mr. Costa, and what is the song Manipulated Minds about? So, who are you as a musician, and what is the song Manipulated Minds? Yeah.
Well, I play most of the times hard rock and all the kinds of metal, like heavy metal, power metal, thrash metal, and also some death metal. And I play instrumental songs as well. And this song called Manipulated Minds is an instrumental song as well. And actually, this is a featuring that I did with a friend of mine called Janaína Mello. She's a drummer. It's a death metal drummer. She used to play in a band called Sinaya from Brazil, Sao Paulo. And she was composing her solo album. And she called many artists from Brazil, and especially guitarists, to make new songs with her, with its instrumental songs, everyone. And I also was invited. I was really honored with this because I was seeing about her job many times before, and then she, oh, what, don't you want to come with me and compose with me and to do some featuring in my album? I said, of course I want. It would be really nice. And that's the song Manipulated Minds. It's really death metal song, instrumental with influences from especially talking about mine, Vital Remains and the Crisium and Arch Enemy and many death metal stuff like this. And also I love the melodic death metal, and one of my favorites as well. And I was taking lots of parts with many headbanging parts. And also this song, it's that is called Manipulated Minds. I hope I can express the feeling of the name, because it can talk about some minds that it's manipulated by the government, by many other powerful people. And unfortunately, we're living all the same old shit we know here in Brazil very well, what we are talking about. And this song, it's really incredible for me because I could express many hate in this song, playing guitar, headbanging a lot. And I hope you all like it. So I've made with much love and much headbanging.
Well, without further ado, let's check out Manipulated Minds with Janaína Mello featuring Guilherme Costa. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. Fan dabby dozy. I like to say that word. I'm trying to spread that as if I'm only kidding. Look, dude, I love you to bits. What's next for you, Mr. Costa? Then I see your fellow Mr. Brazil has unmuted himself. What's next for you? What's your plans? What's next? Do you have album coming? Anything?
Well, I'm composing new songs, of course. I'm doing another featurings with another musicians around the world, and I'm also gonna compose new songs with other featurings, of course. And I'm planning to release songs, but this time songs with all of them with lyrics, of course. I'm not stopping the making instrumental songs, of course. I'm gonna still do it, but my biggest plan is to do a world tour, playing my songs and playing in Europe, United States, and Australia, Europe, yeah, everywhere. One of my biggest plans for the next year, maybe, or maybe the next month, I don't know. It's to go on a tour.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's next. And help us build something. See, Kirsty and I were talking now. We've already got every phone number for every live music venue in almost the UK. And if we've got people doing that in every country, we can make our own touring thing, but it's going to take a while. But help us in Brazil and we'll help you make that dream come true. Geraldo, what's your thoughts? Geraldo, then Tim Consley, then our next guest, LeJ Britt. Geraldo?
Man, I already told this to Guilherme, but this song is really, really, really aggressive. Uh, he really he told you that he was trying to express all his rage with the song, and I totally agree. You get this, my man. This riff, the guitar and the drums, man. I love metal. Actually, I had a metal band, yeah, but we are in a break right now. But I love metal songs, and this song reminds me so much of Lamb of God. Reminds me this heavy bass. Man, I just really love it when you start to doing some melodies, are catchy melodies. I love these melodies in the middle of all the chaos from the dark bass. It comes that melody, the melody. Man, I just really loved. Man, you rock. I'm already following you on Spotify. Actually, I passed my whole morning listening to the songs, but I didn't have heard this one. I really love this. Really love. Congratulations, man.
Well said. You have to do something together in Brazil. You have to collab, Guilherme and
Of
Gerardo.
course, let's do it. Bora fazer,
Of
mano.
course,
Geraldo. Let's do it.
com certeza, cara.
Can't wait to
I'm
see that.
totally
Nice.
for
Tim
sure we're
Consley.
gonna do this.
Tim Consley, then our next guest, LeJ Britt, if you're there. Tim Consley.
Yeah, I tell you what, the word is wicked. That song was so wicked. That was so sick. I loved it. Man, just head banging drums. And then not only was your guitar so heavy, but the melodic that comes out of it. Oh my goodness. Everything just cuts through, like they said, from all that chaos, and your just notes just cut through. Love, love, love it, dude. Don't you keep doing what you're doing and don't stop.
Thank you so much, Tim. I'm really honored to listen this from the Riff Master.
Well said. And he is the riff master. He is the riff master. LeJ, what's your thoughts there, brother? Before you, I'll put you and Timothy after each other. You are both good gospel men. I hope they become friends. But what's your thoughts on Mr. Costa and his guitar?
I definitely love his can you hear me?
Yeah, man.
I definitely love his guitar style. I love the energy. I love his riffs. I love his ability to transition between chords and his originality, man. You have a lot of energy. You have, I think you have a lot of great ideas, and I love what you stand for. So, you know, man, stay original, stay yourself, keep doing what you do. You know, and I think you got a long road ahead of you, man. You got a long way in the game, you know. So longevity is the key. So stay true to your craft, and I think you'll be around for a long time. I think we'll see a lot
Thanks so
of
much.
Well said, Lejay. Guilherme Costa, everybody. Thank you, my bro. Until the next time, Top Tap Promotions Brazil. Woo!
Thank you so much. My God,
you,
you're
Thank
also my friends.
Follow
Cheers
me,
from
man.
Brazil.
Hey, we love you more. We love you more. So coming up next is Lejay Brett, yourself, brother. Lejay, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right, trying to hang in there, you know, always trying to keep it moving, stand 10 toes down, you know.
Well, you're looking good, man. You're looking good. And I don't want to put you, but I want you to tell us who you are as an artist, where you're from, what genre you're doing, what age you are, because people won't believe it. People won't believe it. Who is Lejay Brett? Then I'll ask you about your song with Lenny Williams in a minute. Who is Lejay Brett?
Oh wow, man. It's a whole lot of layers to Lejay, you know. I'm basically, you know, I can be a very optimistic, simple person, but I can also be a very complicated person. Trying to get close to me can be a simple task, but also can be a tricky one, you know. So I love all my fans. I don't treat them as fans. I treat them like family, if you can get in my circle, you know. So, but I'm a family man, a God-fearing man. I'm a workaholic. I love to work. I love community. I love anything that I can do to get in the community, help the community. I love giving back to the children, the youth, anything that I can do to do anything positive to give back to help our community. There's a lot going on in our world today, so you know I like to try to and not try to be a part of the problem. I know with music, a lot of people trying to follow the trend. You know, they're trying to make money. You know, they're trying to keep it moving. You know, things like that. But you know, there's so much going on. You know, we have to try to find a way to try to bring a solution, you know, to a reasonable solution to our community and to our world. So, you know, because we have children at stake. You know, you have children, nephews, nieces, cousins, what have you. You know, and a lot of bad things are happening. So we want to write music to put something out there or content out there that can try to bring safe remedies that can bring healing to the land. And so that's what I'm about, you know. So, you know, nowadays, a lot of people don't like to be preached to or talked down at. And so, you know, I've gotten away to the four walls of the preaching scenario and start going to the people and getting the message to them and bringing the healing to them and trying to reach them that way. So, you know, that's what the J is all about. It's not all about titles and fame and fortune. It's all about being humble and real.
Well, Lejay, your music's beautiful. You're a beautiful person. Anybody looks into this, man, and you've got a beautiful, musical history. You've worked with some legends, including Lenny Williams. Who's Lenny Williams, and what's the song "It's Yours"? What's the story behind this, please?
Oh man, you know, Mr. Lenny Williams needs no introduction at all. It's like, you know, it's like who don't know Lenny, you know? So, man, it's an awesome. It was a pleasure just to work with such an icon like Mr. Williams. He's a great inspiration. He's a great teacher, great vocal coach, And even though I produced the song, wrote the song, we wrote the song together, you know, but he's, you know, he's not manipulating. He's not overbearing, and he's not, you know, the type of person, because he's a legend, you know, he would look at you like you're nobody. You know, if you brought a project to him and he agreed to work with you or what have you, you know, he would treat you as if you were king, as if you were, you know, somebody, or, you know, he don't have a problem with getting down off his horse, you know, and coming down to, you know, to help you out, to lift a man up, you know. So I love working with people.
A very like real that. Individual. He's a very real individual.
He's a very real person, you know. So, and he taught, you know, so that's what I try to be, you know. So a lot of times, you know, in this game, this entertainment business, a lot of people, they want to be stars, you know. And so they get the glitz, the glamour, and a little bit of money, you know, and then they forget where they came from, you know. So, you know, I'll tell you like this, and I'll be real about it. One hit can change a person, you know. So everybody will say something, say one thing until they get one hit, you know. So, and that's what they got. That's why they call it one hit wonders, you know, because see, sometimes that one hit, you know, will, you know, affect and change. It can change your life and affect your life, you know, because, you know, when people see how you act with that one hit, you know, then they'd be like, oh, okay, we're not going to back you up next time. Because I learned a long time ago, artists don't make hits, fans do, you know. So you can be as talented as you want, you know, and all your writing ability as you have, and all your playing, all the musicians, all the musical instruments that you can. But the reality of it is, artists don't make hits, fans and people like yourself, radio do. So if radio don't play your record, you know, you can make all the hits, you can make all the hits you want, you know, nobody gonna hear it. And if fans don't dance and don't get behind your record, then guess what? You don't have no hit, you know. So we have to love on our people, you know, regardless. And so they'll take if you love your people right, they'll take a whack record and make it number one overnight. You know what I mean? So,
what a wonderful introduction. So without further ado, It's Yours by LeJ Britt and the legend Lenny Williams. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful.
Hey, what's up, Lenny?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm blessed and still highly favored.
You know, I've been thinking about doing a song for those that's always crying and going through.
Man, well, you know I know something about going through. Because I've had my ups and I sure enough had my downs. But one thing I know for sure, he'll never leave you, never forsake you.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Let's do it, man. Let's write this song.
Go ahead and dry your eyes. I got good news for you. He's already paid the price. And the haters can no longer hurt you. Let me keep it real. Don't be afraid of the things God has for you. It's already yours. Just reach for it. When the haters try to stop you, put a praise on.
About your loved ones, they need to get their lives together. Just leave it all at the altar. Just let go and let the Lord have it. Seek and you shall find. Knocking, the door will be open. Keep on knocking, y'all. It's already done. You've already won. Lift your hands in a praise, and you'll see some better days. First, you got to believe it. Then you sure enough can achieve it. Don't forget where it came from. just like a snare drum.
It's already yours.
Already yours. Yeah, yeah.
All you got to do is claim it.
Come on, claim
it's yours,
it.
you can have it. All you gotta do is put your name on it.
Put your name on it. Faith will see you through. Faith will see you through. All you gotta do is believe it. Faith will see you on the floor all night long. All you gotta do is claim it. Come on and claim it.
It's yours, you can have it. All you gotta do is put your name on it.
Yeah.
It's already yours.
No more crying. Wipe them tears from your eyes.
It's yours, you can have it. All you gotta do is put your name on it.
Put your name on it. Put your name on it.
Jay Brett.
Yes.
Wowzer. Wowzer. I'm going to let Tim Consley, then Scott Cairns. There's a lot of people want to speak here. Tim, then Scott.
Yes. I tell you what, that song was just beautiful. I mean, brother, that touched my heart. That touched my spirit. I spent a lot of years as a praise and worship leader. And, you know, I know the Lord. And that song just hits home. That song just hits right where it's at. Beautiful song. God has blessed you for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm humbled.
Can I just ask Geraldo to unmute yourself, Geraldo?
Hello, man. I'm here.
Is there a reason why you have a second profile in here, Geraldo Nunes?
I'm just trying to run the Zoom on my computer.
Oh, that's okay. That's
I don't know what I'm doing here.
I've had people come in before and they called themselves Sparky and they were asking people to leave, including Tim. It was crazy. I don't know, someone tried to ruin it. So I just thought, two Geraldos, I need to jump in here. Well, I'm sorry. Back to the compliments. Scott, then Dro, then Zach.
Man, I'm right next to Tim on it. You had my hair standing right on its edge. And brother, let me tell you right now, way to go. You remind me a little of an Isley Brothers vibe, and that's saying a lot.
Oh, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Dro Cole, Zach, then Costa, then our next guest is Timothy. Dro Cole.
Hey there, brother.
Yo, man, I like the vocals, man. They're really powerful. Also, the message is really powerful, uplifting. And Sparky mentioned something about a war between good and evil. And I think we're winning. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Keep it up, though. Keep it up, though, Joe. That's the thing, innit? Keep it up. Well said. Zach, and then Mr. Costa, then our next guest. Geraldo's here as well, and Timothy. So I'll start again. Zach, Costa first.
Yeah, I gotta say, I really like that. There's a lot of soul in there and the gospel effect to it. You know, it just really made you move.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Said, Mr. Costa, Mr. Nunes, and then Timothy, before your section, Timothy. Costa.
Well, damn, bro. Seeing what
You're muted, dude. You'll need to start that again. You've actually been muted. Start your compliment again. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Someone was calling me. So when Tim said the first time, he took the words from my mouth. Tim, I totally agree with you, bro. And also, I was almost crying here. My my eye full like some water, and I said, no, please don't fall now. Please stay there. And
Bless
dude,
you, man.
all I want to say is, dude, you're awesome. God bless you, bro. Keep
Bless you,
that.
man. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Make sure you hook up with them, Guilherme. Geraldo, then Timothy. Geraldo.
Hello, guys. Man, I will be repetitive here, but man, this was a beautiful song. I love gospel songs. I love the fact of all of your tones, all of your high notes. How do you construct this song? Man, I really love it. And for me, it was great to hear the song, but also can read the lyrics, because I am still learning this language. And man, I really love it. As I said, I really love gospel songs. I grew up in church. Actually, I'm still member from church, and we see a lot of good songs. I heard something like Kirk Franklin with this choir, and I really love your singing. Those high notes, your falsetto was beautiful, man.
Thank you.
I'm already following you on Instagram because I wanted to keep in touch. I wanna see all your things you're gonna do, man. I really love it. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll follow you back. Thank you.
Well said, Geraldo. Beautiful comment. Timothy, what's your thoughts? And then you're up next, dude. Timothy.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I loved how all the voices blended together. That's how I'm always with that. How everything's in harmony. Beautiful.
Bless you, man.
Yeah. Well said, well said. Leger, thanks for being a marvelous guest. And before we go to the next section, when you mentioned about on the radio, I've mentioned to you a little bit, we're building in-house the best radio station the world will ever see. And I'm not just arrogant by saying that. We've already got 130 different people in the family and states and countries around the world doing radio shows with the fellow family members. And I want to get everybody to do it until there's one in every state and country, then every city in the states and countries. So help us. When we ask you to do a radio voiceover, 5 minutes it'll take you in a Zoom. Most of the room here has already done it. It'll take you 5 minutes in a Zoom, and you can be Top Talent Radio, North Carolina, and you can promote the other artists. I'll do the hard work for you. So legit, everybody, thank you, man.
Yes, thank y'all. Thank y'all.
We'll speak about that later. Cheers, dude. Up next, Timothy Barron. Hi, Timothy. How are you, dude?
I'm all right.
Timothy, could you tell everyone what type of musician are you, bro? Who is Timothy Barron?
Well, I always like to describe myself as a funk artist masquerading as a smooth jazz artist, because I heard all the comments before, they have these labels. So sometime I'll dive into something like, because I do instrumentals now, because I kind of stopped writing lyrics, it's easily labeled maybe smooth jazz, but I think I put a pinch of funk in it. But I don't feel that I'm truly a jazz artist, because I don't do all the different soloing. I'm more about the groove, and I'm more about where the groove takes me. So it may take me here, it may take me there. So I just go with the flow.
I've got the song Places. What's the story behind Places before I let everyone hear your music? Places.
Okay. So Places, again, it's an instrumental. I'm kind of slightly influenced by Hiroshima. And you'll see a place where that's at, because I wanted to, at a certain point, put something in there like an Asian type instrument instead of maybe a saxophone. And I threw a lot of people off about that, but it's one of the tracks that's going to be I'm going to have a release on the 29th. So this is, it may be the second track. It may be the second release track.
Well, without further ado, Places by Timothy Barron, everyone. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. That was smooth, Timothy. That was smooth, brother. So who's want to say something? If you want to say anything to Timothy, unmute yourselves. Timothy, what else can we expect from you? What's coming up next?
Well, so I'm trying to release a whole, I guess I'll get away with saying CD or album. On the 29th of this month, it's going to be entitled Freestyle. And that's one of the tracks. And the reason why I call it freestyle, not so much that it's a style, it's almost like what everybody's been saying is I'm doing whatever I feel like doing. And it may be breaking some certain rules, certain instruments that somebody else may put in. I want to put in something else. It's just going by the way I feel.
That's going
to be out July 29th.
I was dancing away to your music there. Honestly, I noticed that my camera wasn't shut off. I'm like, oh, people maybe seeing this. So, Timothy, your class. Tim, then our next guest, Ryan's going to say something as well. So Tim, then Ryan.
Yeah,
that was really.
Sorry, Tim, then Ryan.
I tell you what, Timothy, that was just great. The groove, I mean, I was feeling that groove down in my toes, and the bass was. And that was just phenomenal. Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Well said, Tim. Well said. Right, Ryan, what's your thoughts? And then you're up next, dude. Ryan?
Yep. Yeah, I go by Skinny Dippers. I'm Ryan. And I think you stole the words out of my mouth there, Tim. I was going to say the bass groove was what did it for me. But as you said, Timothy, I thought it was cool how you played with kind of different instrumentation and how you had that kind of Asian influence coming in the end there. I thought it was a real nice way to mix it up and give it a unique sound as it shifted to the second half of the song. So really enjoyed that. Thanks for sharing.
Appreciate it.
Well said, Ryan. And Timothy, thanks for coming on the show for the second time. We love you, man. We've got your back.
All right, thank you.
Let's get you on here. And this is what I guarantee everyone. I've got my backlog done, which took me about 200 hours over the last 2 weeks. So now I'm guaranteeing everybody who's on this show, within 24 hours, you have all got an article each. The audio is going to be on the radio station. Acacia Hansen, our MVP, she'll have a Instagram promotional video for it. Within 24 hours, we guarantee everybody it. So watch out. Timothy, thanks, man. Until the next time. Coming up next is Ryan from New York, a.k.a. Skinny Dippers. Ryan, how are you, brother?
I'm great. Still got some sunlight here, but hanging out, just enjoying a nice warm afternoon. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks. I'm still smiling. And sorry, it's been an extra long show. We did have some superstars on at the start. You saw that yourself. So you're still smiling. You're still here. Thanks for staying around. Ryan, could you tell everyone what's your project Skinny Dippers all about? Tell us, who are you as a musician? And then I'll ask you about a certain song.
Sure. Yeah. So I think like a lot of people here, I like to blend genres. I like playing just things that inspire me. So I mix kind of indie rock, folk, kind of acoustic music. So I'm putting out an album in August, which will be my debut album for this project, Skinny Dippers. It's a mix of kind of those genres I was talking about. Today, I'm going to be sharing a song, Boat on the Water, which is sort of a song about kind of leaving home and nostalgia and about kind of missed opportunities. And I kind of described it when creating this music video with my collaborators as a love letter to long distance relationships. You'll see a lot of that kind of like letter, kind of postcard vibes throughout in the imagery. So I hope you guys like it.
Well, I'm sure they'll love it, dude. It's Boat on the Water by Skinny Dippers. 1, 2, 3, let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
afraid you'll stay with me. You were the one that I could wait for, one that I could stay for, one that I'd be swayed towards. Like a boat out on the water, the place where I first saw her, where I knew I could love her. New Year's parties lending us more time, champagne covered courage late at night, finally seeing someone that you love makes it feel like waiting wasn't tough at all.
Well done, Ryan. Fantastico, fantastico. I don't know who's want to call, but what's up next for you, Ryan? First, I'll get the first question. And what's up next, brother?
So I just put out another single, Home, that came out about 2 weeks ago. And then one more single next month before the album comes out. So I'm just doing a song every month. It's been going really, really well. So my song, if anybody ever does like Submit Hub or does those things, it was #1 on Submit Hub for the last month. So it's really blown up, which has been great. So pretty excited to be sharing it around and getting it into people's ears.
Oh, you're a lovely gentleman. Honestly, Dad, I'd like to feature you on here as much as possible. So I see that Scott, then Joe Cole and Kirsty. Scott, Joe Cole, Kirsty, they want to say something?
Man, I can see why you're getting that on whatever you were just talking about, the hub thing, buddy, man. You had a little John Lennon-ish, Pink Floyd-ish, Ringo Starr kind of way cool method to it, brother. Slick.
Thank you so much.
Well said, well said, well said. Joe Cole, Kirsty?
Hey, Ryan. Yo, man, I really like the video. The video is awesome. The video is just amazing. And also, I like how chill your vocals are. The whole vibe is amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. You're doing great.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a really cool duo, this couple in Portugal. They go by Studio Sparks. You can check out their Instagram. We just kind of connected online. I saw some of their videos and loved it, and started chatting and decided we should make a video together. So it came up, ended up being a really cool project.
Awesome work. We'll check them out. Thank you.
Well said, Joe. Can't wait to see you on the rap show tomorrow, Joe. So Kirsty, then our last guest, the Toxic Nobility from Ohio. Kirsty, what's your thoughts?
Hey, hi Ryan. Good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the interview a little while ago. We had a bit of a backlog, so your KLJ All Day podcast will be released shortly. Your music, the sort of music I would put on my car playlist, like driving along. It's so relaxed and like easy to listen to. So yeah, I've listened to your other music as well. It's fantastic. So keep going, Ryan. You're brilliant.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well said. Before Toxic you speak, I'm going to say that what she means is I'm doing the backlog. Kirsty made 80 episodes of podcasts in about 2 weeks. And I'm like, whoa, do you know what I need to do for all that? Beep, beep, beep. But yeah, man, all the backlog's done. 10 episodes of the KLJ, then she's doing every 3 months. So, dude, amazing. Toxic Nobility, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts here? What's your name, Toxic Nobility? What's your first name, actually?
Steve, if I'm in trouble, but...
What's your thoughts on tonight, especially Ryan there? And yeah, dude, what's your thoughts, man?
I really love the video. Like, it's really cool and it complements the lyrics. And I mean, I was bobbing my head to it and I just love the video. It's so cool. It's like so cool.
Thank you so much.
Well, Ryan, thanks for being a guest here on the 1010 podcast. It's run a little bit longer than we thought, but it's somewhere. I wish I could stay here forever. I could just sit in a room of musicians and listen to you. It's such an honor. So everybody, Ryan, aka Skinny Dippers from New York. Thanks, brother. Till the next time. Cheers. So up to your final. I draw the numbers at random. I'm sorry, your last Steve, aka Toxic Nobility. Could you tell us who has Toxic Nobility as a musician? What type of music do you do?
Well, we're a couple of five guys. None of them could make it, sorry. But I'm the bass player. We're just like eclectic. I say eclectic because our drummer likes post grunge. Our lead guitarist is into like Tool and Metallica and all the old rock, death metal kind of bands. And our other guitarist is into like Red Hot Chili Peppers, grunge, I'm into pop punk, and our lead singer is into like country. So we have like a really cool mash of all kinds of music and chaos, but we're just a couple guys that love to have fun. That's it.
Honestly, he's like a great on stage. We've got a song, It's Not Over. What's the story behind that? What's the story behind It's Not Over? Then I'll play it for everyone.
It's a very personal song to all of us. It was like the first song that we tried to record, but our former drummer like hated our guitarist. She thought that she just threw her drumsticks at him, saying he was playing too loud. It was our first time auditioning our lead guitarist, David, into playing the very first studio. He left scared, but the song, I was going through like an 8-year relationship, ending horribly, and our lead singer was getting out of a relationship with manipulation. It was just, it's an emotional song.
It's probably quite fitting to a lot of people have probably been through this. It's not over. You're stuck in something that you don't know where you are, type of thing. And
yeah.
It's another song written by the heart organ. The heart wrote that.
Yeah, it's the most raw song that we can have, and that's why I picked it, is because it's now getting a lot of traction in like magazines here in Ohio out of nowhere. It's like, really? But it's like the most raw song that all of us have written, and it's a special place in our heart.
You know, rawness is the best when you catch a musician when you didn't plan it. You know, you've just done it, and it's been made to happen. That's the best moments. And you know, let everyone experience this amazing track, Toxic Nobility with It's Not Over. Enjoy, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Wondering if you will call. I don't know what you'll decide, or if you ever cared at all. It's not over till it's over. The fight has only just begun. It's not over till it's over. Tell me I'm the only one, that I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I watch outside this open window. I hope you'll show up at my door. But deep inside myself I know, deep inside I know for sure, I know for sure that it's not over till it's over. The fight has only just begun.
take me as I am or leave me while you can. I won't be easy to forget. I don't think I can wait another minute. Please just don't bring something I'll regret. 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 Tell me when it's over.
It's not over till it's over. What a message with strong words. Steve, I'd like you to invite your band to this, not tomorrow, a week tomorrow. We're having a 10-10 podcast with 10 bands. And I invite, if you can all come, you can be part of it, but only bands that all their members can come. And we're going to have the busiest show that they'll ever see. But it's, man, fantastic. Honestly, all the musicians in that, fantastic. We've got Kirsty first in, Legee. Kirsty, Legee, Droco.
Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, what a powerful lyrics there, and a great song to end the show as well. Like I like it when you can see the lyrics come up. You can really like feel the song. So yeah, it's a great track. I'm going to listen to all your stuff now. Brilliant.
Thanks.
Well said. Legee, then Droco. Then it's been another marvelous evening. Legee.
Yes, I definitely love the track. I definitely love how it transitioned and built. I love how he explained the song, and he explained everybody's different issues and problems that went into making the song. You know, sometimes wrong is right, you know, and that's how you get come up with a good chemistry for one of the best songs that you could ever write. So sometimes wrong is right, you know. So I think you did, you know, you got one there.
Yeah.
And I just loved how it, you know, how it just built and built and built, you know. So it was wonderful. It did it for me. I like it. I loved it actually a lot.
Thank you.
Beautiful commentary as usual. Droco, then I think everyone's tired in that now. Droco, what's your thoughts, brother?
Like Jay said, I think I like the transition, like, you know, how it starts on a low, it's a mellow sound, and then it picks up. And I think the vocals are really amazing, like the lead vocals, that's really dope. It's an amazing song. I also like the emotion that's there. It's like, it's an emotional song, but it's hard. So I think that's really dope. Thank you for sharing.
Well, I hope this is the first of many appearances. And as I say, I'll have an article ready for tomorrow. So you don't need to ask. I'm just saying to the lads, check this out. And if you want to come on with another 9 bands, the maximum screens we can have is 100. So I'll need to organise it and tell everybody, right, no chaos, but it's going to be wicked. And you're invited to, if you can all come, or at least the majority of you, you know. So Toxic Nobility, everybody. Till the next time. So I'm going to end the show the way I've ended it the last 3 or 4 times with the peace sign, because we all want world peace, eh? Everybody, raise your hands, give me a peace sign. 1, 2, 3. Peace out, homies.